brzuch.
In this video, I want to explain why we skive leather and demonstrate two methods of skiving using a knife and a French skiver. Why do we skive leather? Let me show you some examples and explain. This is one of my early works, created when I just started leather craft. The first reason is thickness. By skiving the leather, the product will have a better appearance. The second reason is the steps in the leather caused by the unskived inner part. There is also a step here. It is not very visible on camera, but you can see the inner part stands out, which was also not skived. In this wallet, we don't have that. There is a smooth transition here because this part was skived. Another reason you need to skive leather is if you need to bend it. Thick leather is much harder to bend. If you skive it, you will be able to bend it with ease. Before skiving leather, make sure your tool is sharp enough. This significantly affects the process. Equally important is having a hard surface to work on before skiving leather. You can use either a stone or glass as a backing for the leather. We skive the edge of the leather with a knife. There are several ways to skive leather with a knife. I'll show you the methods I know, and you can choose the one that works best for you. Some people start skiving leather by leaving a certain distance from the edge and then skiving. But I recommend marking it first. You can make a line using a tool like this one. Or you can use a ruler and an awl to mark a certain distance from the edge. Mark it on both sides. Then draw a line. This line will be used as a guide for our knife. Which side of the knife to use for skiving the leather? I always use the knife with the flat side down. But I have met people who do it the opposite way, so try what works best for you. Some people start skiving leather far from the edge and continuously cut along the length. Like this. I do it from the very beginning. Place the knife on the line and start cutting, like this. We press the knife both forward and to the right, roughly at a diagonal angle. Some may find it quite difficult to do this with one hand, so we can help ourselves with the other hand. Place the knife. With one hand, push the knife forward, and with the other hand, help yourself by pressing a finger against the knife and pushing it to the side. This is how we skive. The knife should move not in straight movements, but in diagonal movements. French Skiver. You can also skive the edge of the leather with it, but in my opinion, it is more convenient to do this with a knife. With the French Skiver, we can skive the whole piece or just a part of it. For example, let's take a card pocket. We need to skive this entire area. We won't be able to do it efficiently with a knife, as it's a very large area, and we can't do it evenly. The skiver skives evenly due to its shape. Place it on the leather, apply some pressure with your hand, and move it forward. The thinner you want the leather, the more layers you need to remove. After we skive the entire piece, we can optionally further skive the edges with a knife. Practice a lot, and use these tools as they make your product look more professional and easier to use.